have a autopsy report done. I mean, exam done, so I'm not showing an autopsy report.
Yeah, there's nothing was done by the law, is what I'm saying. So Horace Mann is now investigating insurance fraud. So I hope if you can, there should be I've asked the Rosemont police to reopen the investigation for 2 years, but they're friends with my dad. So now I've had to go to the FBI. And it was rat poison is what killed her.
Yeah, we don't even have a toxicology report.
Yeah, that's pretty odd, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there's nothing. And the reason why she didn't get it was because of Officer Paul Larson, that's who Lindsay, the investigation woman, she said Paul Larson was the one who called this office and called off all the medical examination, coroner's report. She was cremated in under 48 hours. And that's not normal.
That's not normal. Let me see. I'm just looking to see if yeah, this is definitely, since no autopsy was done, we kind of just gotta go off of her medical, like they had to go off of medical records
Yeah.
to see, yeah. So honestly, that's all that we have. It is just,
And then like if you see her medical records, you know they said she died of a natural death. That's not natural. You know what I mean?
let me see. It says, I believe it was a cardiac arrest.
Yep.
Pull that back up.
And then my mom told me a week before she died, she felt like she was being poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't believe her. Like, that's what the saddest part is. But after I saw how everything was handled, and then my dad, how he acted after, that's when I started investigating. And it's taken me 3 years just to get the insurance fraud investigated. Not by police, but by the actual insurance company.
Right.
And it's not just that. And he took out multiple insurance policies before her death.
They didn't realize that? When
Oh, they knew. It's a big cover up in Dakota County. I mean, huge. It involves a lot of police officers, the coroner, the funeral home guy.
Yeah.
They all know my dad.
Yeah.
Like, my dad's a powerful guy in Dakota County,
Okay.
and he scares a lot of people. Like, he's threatened to have me killed.
I'm sorry.
No worries. You know what?
That's a different one.
I'm not stopping.
I'm sorry. When was this? This was. I'm trying to see when this.
So the mother passed from natural, right? There is no autopsy report. Is there any
There's nothing.
Yeah.
Just medical records from.
her provider? We don't have any information like on your mother. We didn't perform an autopsy. It looks like. Let me get back to the case.
Yeah, if there's just any documents that you could give me free of charge, that'd be great.
Andrew,
Yeah.
come.
And this came from Carolina. So.
How you doing?
Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex.
Alex, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. How can I help you?
I'm just here to get any documents I can for my mother's death.
Okay.
I don't have to pay $325 for it.
I'm not. I don't believe we make you pay anything for any of our reports.
Oh, they said that you had to pay $350.
They would know better. I know there are certain things that cost. There are certain things that don't, depending on family.
Yeah.
Did you put in a data request online?
Yeah, I've tried to do it for multiple, like two requests, and I don't hear anything back.
Okay.
And
Okay.
again, my dad, he pays for my phone. He's the one who murdered my mom with rat poison. So I don't know if that's the deal, but
Okay. Okay. I would doubt that that's the reason. But obviously, being here, we'll.
yeah. So I
we'll
always
get a
come to the
certain-
source now. I found that gets
Hey.
the job done.
Well, that's why we're open to the public.
Yeah.
But if that's all you need, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anything you needed from me or.
Can I set up like an official interview, like on the record, with anybody in your office to talk about my mom's death? Because I'm a
An
journalist too.
Official interview.
Yeah, like on the record.
Again, if you more than likely not.
Yeah.
You would have to make a data request on who you would want to discuss with and why.
Okay.
And then it would be planned ahead. Generally, we don't have direct interviews on the record.
Like, what's your medical background?
I am an investigator. I have no direct medical degree.
Okay. Does anybody in here is anybody here a medical professional?
All of our physicians are medical doctors.
So I want to speak to the doctor who signed off on all of our stuff, Dr. Baker.
That's our chief medical
Yeah,
examiner.
that's who I want to interview.
You would have to put that request in through that data request as well.
Okay.
I can make note, but I can make no guarantees, unfortunately.
Does he have
to be
an
able to talk
office?
to him.
Does he have like an office he operates? Like a
Yeah, he
practice?
works out of here.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he oversees this facility. He is the chief medical examiner of Hennepin County's medical examiner's office.
And then here's my other big question: can you test ashes for rat poison?
You cannot.
You cannot. Okay. So her body was cremated in under 48 hours. She still hasn't like a proper funeral or burial, or even a headstone or a tombstone.
Anything when it comes to funeral arrangements is between family and the funeral home of their
Right, but
choosing.
like, okay, what's an average time that a body gets cremated?
There is no average time I can think of. It's
Like, what's the
usually
fastest you've seen it done?
less than 24 hours.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, I guess all I could really go after is insurance fraud. So the insurance company said it was an accidental death, when on the death certificate it says natural.
From what I read, and being a journalist, I hope so don't quote me on this because I don't have it in front of me, but I believe it was ruled a natural due to your mom's past medical history.
Right.
Generally, the reason, if I remember correctly reading it, why we even got involved is your mother hadn't seen a physician for a period of time.
Right.
And historically, if somebody at that time, because this was 2021, if they hadn't seen their doctor within 6 months, we generally took care of it due to that timing. But we base it off of her medical history, which she did have extensive medical history that helped explain what took place.
Right. And so is that like, that's not natural though for a body to be. If you read the police report, it's extremely purple. And now a week before she died, she said to me, "I feel like I'm being poisoned."
Okay.
She said her body was like burning.
Okay.
Okay, and that's not signs of like losing oxygen. That's
Okay.
signs of poisoning. And I looked up all the signs of poisoning. And your body turns purple from the chemical warfarin.
Okay.
And there was so much in her body. I still believe you can test the ashes, like the bone. I still believe you can do it. I know you say you can't, but there's a test for everything.
You can definitely do your own research to look into that.
Yeah.
The marvels of modern technology change every day, so I am unaware of any ability based on any known test at this time that can be done.
Does Dr. Baker have like any contact information?
What you would do is what is it you're looking to do?
Just to start a conversation with him.
I can let him know you stopped by,
Okay.
and I can say he was looking to talk to you directly.
Because he signed off on the white funeral home document. He didn't check any of the boxes. He didn't put a cause of death or anything.
I don't know anything about white funeral home paperwork or what's expected from them. I just know that he signed it in what is called the Minnesota Registration and Certification System.
Right.
That's where death certificates are handled.
But he
And
didn't.
that's
He didn't
where
put
we-
anything on that document.
I don't know what that document is you're referring to. So
No, I'm just saying. Isn't it like you have to put like you said it's a natural death, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Why would he put that on there?
there is it's in MRNC. He filled out the natural with explanation on why.
Okay.
I mean, there is a document that explains how he filled it out.
Okay. And a purple, extremely purple body, yet still warm with a touch is natural.
It can be based on certain circumstances. Yes.
Okay. Like what are all the natural deaths causes?
It's a variety of things. Natural death means an abundance of possibilities.
Okay.
So I couldn't narrow them all down, unfortunately.
I gotta get that list.
It's an extensive list, unfortunately. So one probably doesn't exist on all the natural possibilities, but every case can be different.
Yeah.
But for getting that, they'll try to help you out with that.
Thanks for meeting with me.
Yes, I will let Andrew.
Yep.
Alex again. I will let Dr. Baker know you were trying to reach with.
Okay.
Want to talk with him. Again, I sadly can't make any guarantees, but I'll
No worries.
let him know. Okay.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease, they say.
Okay. Take care. all
You
right?
too. He said you would be able to print out all those documents for me. But then I'll be on my way. He said I didn't have to pay either.
Okay, give me one more week. Like I said, we really don't have anything, so let's see what we got. Just give me one moment. We have a request for medical records.
Yeah, I'm looking for the document that says which police officer called in. Lindsay said it was Paul Larson, the document she was looking at yesterday.
Do I give this back to you?
And, they'll be right up.
Okay, good. Where's the bathroom at?
Right there.
Okay.